Hello, this is JR. This is part 21 of What If Izuku Has Gundam Armor and Met Azur. Warning, I do not own Gundam, My Academia, or Azur. They're owned by the Cool Cradles. And I messed up on the last chapter. I messed up, well, two things actually I messed up on. One, when Izuku spin Enterprise's hat and catch it with his two fingers and dust it off. I sort of has to keep saying that after he does it off, he put it on top of her head. That was my fault. And on the last part, when I was spelling Bismarck, it's Bismarck. Last part, I forgot to put the R in it. Again, I'm not that very good. And literally I had to bring up the wiki up so I can spell the name. Which again, I forgot to mention, sorry YouTube, internet, I have to use the internet and the pictures off of my phone. Again, if I can't spell it, I have to look it up. Sorry. Now, we left off when, of course, Bismarck, Bismarcky, had a asshole about those scars. It was in a tone of, she was angry or pissed or slightly upset and saddened because she can see in his eyes that he's suffering. And I feel like I need to sneeze. Hold on. I don't need to sneeze yet, but if I do, sorry. Because Inko said it's a very, very long story. So frozen, he's been through a lot. We can see that, but how much? Let's just say enough to break a normal person. That's why he usually just keeps going, either because he's mad, angry, or upset. Oh, just very pissed off. Again, that was Kasumi Bakugo. Kasumi Bakugo, aka Kasuki's twin sister, walked over to Bismarck. I hope I'm saying that properly. Literally said, grabbed hold of him and said, "You do not trust me." Once said, "There's a lot of things in the real world that doesn't make no sense, and it even gets you so angry that you want to start." Again, this is the Bakugo family. Murder somebody. You want to. But Izuku is a lot more stronger than you think. A lot more stronger. And trust me, it's a lot more worse than you think over there. Heck, he can't even have a normal life or even ask one of us out on a date. Of course, he was pointing between Ho and another girl. Bismarck, I hope I'm... Bismarck. Looked at her and said, "What do you mean?" "You don't want to know." Of course, he looked over at Miss Midnight and said, "Honey, you do not want to know. To this day, I still want to actually take this and wring somebody's neck." The Hilkeminson female said, "Midnight, trust me, not only you want to do it, I do too. But we need to actually remember what Sue said. We can't lose our heads. Gotta stay calm and collected. Sorry, it's unladylike of me." Again, President Mike said, "The little listener knows how to actually keep calm and collected." So Dosara, aka Eraserhead, flatly said, "Yeah, but he's put himself too much. He may want to crash or die because of his own heart and soul. turn off to Salamander. Like, tells me you two really need to have a long talk with him. And Asumi as well. Because Asumi over there was literally grasping her fist tightly. She was actually popping knuckles. Sorry. I can't help it. And then after that, Yoketown said, that's enough. Let's all calm down and wait. Good point. Of course, after that, they all got out, and Hasume said, Lulu. Was it Luna or Lulu? Lou. Hey, Lou. Get the armor repelled fully. Got it. Hammond and Hornet Hammond put the shield up and the beam rifle up. Hornet. And said, I gotta admit though, this kid knows how to take a beating. Yeah, he loses a lot of calories. Again, when I'm thinking about this, I'm so really deep thinking about it, and I kind of realized I may have taken a little bit up from, there was an anime series / manga called Toriko. I didn't really read the manga. I really wish I did. Or the anime, I can't remember. I got to rewatch it. I got to find the whole entire series, both in English dub and also English sub. I may have to just look it up. How much I don't want to. After that, again, YouTube, I don't own nothing. It just comes. If I think about it, it just comes out of my mouth. Okay, I'm sorry. About hour and 30 minutes later, Izuku woke up and saw it was recovery gore and in Gran Torino in his bedside. You two stayed here for nearly 2 hours. He slowly got up and was able to sit. Said, sorry. I made you worry. Izuku's okay. Yeah. He comes. Let me think. I like to say walks in. Let's say. Let me pause. Walks in Cleveland. So he said, hey Cleveland. Izuku! Dad's gathering up all the leaders of Azur Lane to talk. Dude. Oh. I know I've been asleep a little over an hour. How long? An hour and 30 minutes. Well, that's good. At least it's not 2 hours and 30 minutes. Indeed. Wait. Cleveland? Please tell me Miss Midnight did not try to pick a fight with nobody. No. Ain't he Ray? Blizzard? Or ain't he Mrs. Barker? I can't remember her name right now. No? What about their youngest daughters? No, not yet. That's good. Why? See, my Auntie Midnight's kind of so-tempered, overprotective of me, and most of our family, along with my 2 aunts, and my uncles know for a fact I can take care of myself, but still kind of a little worried about my mental health, which sometimes they're alright, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they are 100% right, and other times they don't have to worry. So cold in Kasumi. Kasumi. Yeah. It was a few years back. What happened? That's their story to tell. which, to this day, I still have done is I have to keep going and let us out in a guy's life. Sorry. Sorry again. Of course, Cleveland. So what do you mean? It's their story. But, Cleveland, if we are ready to tell you, we will. Until then, have patience. Alright. My advice to you... Nope. Keep on spending time with your sisters. Yeah. Where are they now? Thanks. So he got out of bed and stretched his whole entire body started to pop and said, "Oh, that felt good." I know, Grandpa. I know you and Grandmother will probably hit me over the head pretty hard right now, but yeah. Can you do that, Lito? I'm more worried. Understand? Cool. He stretched his legs and his lower body and yeah. And two more ghosts walked in. The second one walked in was actually Belfast, and the other one was from Iron Blood. Starts with R-O-O-N. E? M-E. Yeah, E. So I stood up and stretched and moved his entire body. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Beth was about to say something to Ring. R-O-O-N. Ran hugged him tightly. You don't snoop me to death. Of course, he hugged Toad back and said, "I'll be fine. I'm a lot more durable and stronger than I look." Well, Gran Torino said, "Indeed, well, with all your ex's training, Uncle, Grandpa, and also with Grandmother's help, so I can probably eat better and healthier, along with Mom and Grandmother's strict diet." Indeed. Now, where did you get those other markings on your back? Don't worry about it. Don't worry, Grandmother. Well, Ray kind of actually, R-O-O-N, said, "That was me." Whole anger and rage just kicked in. "I see. I see nothing else." "Yeah, young lass, you'll be fine." "And that one on your chest?" "Don't worry about it. I'll be fine." "Miss Belfast, did anything else happen?" "No, but the three aunties were kind of what they were doing. Thought so." Well, hour and 30 minutes, the adults were actually talking a little bit and decided to stay away from Aston Lane right now and use this time to help to do a complete maintenance check on the ships and get everything ready. Now, hour and 30 minutes went by. Izuku woke up. They got word because Inko walked over, or ran over, and hugged him tight and said, "I'll be fine, Mom." Will's, of course, Inko busted in, said, "Will's right here, but I have no clothes." Because Eraserhead walked in and said, "Inko, you really need to calm down. Here you go. Here you go, prom child." "Really, Uncle?" Of course, he got his pants on and his sword on and said, "Well, there's nothing else." About Island. They just radioed. They're about 30 minutes out. Oh, 30 minutes. Let's say 29 minutes out.